pop music, also better known as K-pop, gained popularity in recent years as artists such as Psy, BTS, or Blackpink are slowly breaking into the Western music market. The industry has gained popularity due to its ability to combine genres as well as engage the audiences with dances, performances, and diverse and colorful music videos. As many fans of the K-pop industry are part of the LGBTQ+ community, today's video will explain how K-pop discusses queer as well as gender-inclusive topics. One might argue that K-pop challenges Western gender norms, as it is not uncommon to see guys wear makeup or even dress in a more feminine way, whether this means crop tops, skirts, or even wear jewelry. One example would be Taemin's music video Move, where he seems to be dancing in a more feminine way, as it might be perceived by Western audiences. Another example is Ace's Undercover video, where one of the members wears a crop top and makeup. Another example for an idol who addresses gender norms in K-pop is Moonbyul from the girl group Mamamoo. She is a dancer and rapper. As it can be seen in this video, her style as well as dance moves might be perceived as less feminine. Other examples would be coverings of K-pop groups where, for example, boy groups would cover a girl group song and dress up accordingly. Here it is not uncommon to see guys wear dresses as well as heavy makeup and wigs. Cross-dressing is less common when girl groups cover boy groups, yet they do allow themselves to dance in a less feminine way. In Twice's music video What Is Love, you can see them act out romantic scenes from popular movies such as Pulp Fiction, La Boom and La La Land. Instead of hiring male actors for the romantic scenes, the girls themselves acted both parts, the female as well as the male lead. Just like girl group Twice, Mamamoo also passed on hiring male actors for the romantic parts in their music video. Instead, they allowed some members to cross-dress and romantically interact with each other. In both music videos, Twice's as well as Mamamoo's, queer undertones are implied as there is an awareness about the girls dressing up as men. In Luna's Heart Attack music video, you can see girl group member Chu chasing after fellow member Eve. Lyrics such as "You Can Take My Heart" make this video especially queer-coded. Irene and Seokie's Monster music video shows how queer skinship can be expressed in K-pop music videos. Holland is the first openly gay idol in the K-pop industry. His debut music video Neverland shows the relationship between two guys in order to represent the LGBTQ+ community in K-pop. The girl group Dreamcatcher went viral when they were covering Lucky Strike by Maroon 5. The cover gained a special attention because they did not change the pronouns and addressed girls in their song. The song Oh My God by (G)I-DLE talks about themes such as seduction, love, and sin. In the song they constantly use she/her pronouns, using words such as "she showed me all the stars," talking about how a girl seduces them. In one of her lines, rapper Soyeon points out, "If it is a sin, I will willingly take the punishment," which means she is welcoming the touch and love she receives by another woman, even if it's considered a sin. In BTS's song Cypher Part 3, rapper Yoongi uses the word "as you know my voice will turn you on, whether it's a guy or a girl." Many fans have argued that this line is bisexual coded. In the song Catalina by Orange Caramel, they sing "but even as a girl I can see she's attractive," implying that even though they are girls, they are attracted to another girl. In K-pop, it can be often seen how two idols of the same gender get close in performances. Fans often interpret this skinship as queer-coded and romantically. Only one of Song's Libido got special attention for being more queer-coded and more explicit than most other K-pop performances. In the song Like Crazy by BTS member Jimin, he is marrying a female dancer. Here many fans argue that this can be interpreted as him and the girl being the same person, portraying a form of gender fluidity. There are some examples of K-pop groups voicing their support, such as girl group Twice. They performed the song Born This Way by Lady Gaga, which is recognized as a gay anthem for addressing and validating LGBTQ+ experiences. Another example is K-pop girl group Luna, who addressed their LGBTQ+ fans in an interview, stating how they want to go beyond gender, race, and nationality. The Seraphim member Yoonjin wished her fans a happy Pride Month and addressed the love for her fans regardless of gender and sexuality. During concert and events, idols might hold up pride flags they receive from their fans. During fan calls or fan meetings, idols might voice their support or give advice to LGBTQ+ fans such as Idol 10.
I want you to be yourself, love, we are the same, we are all humans, we are the same.
Queer K-pop fans might seek comfort in the community due to these circumstances, as well as the idea of their idols being supportive of them no matter what.
That's like everything. If you're happy with yourself, that's enough.
Yeah.
One thing that is quite popular with K-pop stans is creating compilations on YouTube, where their idols act intimidated with each other or support gay rights. Hereby, usually skinship between two idols of the same gender gets interpreted as gay. Fans tend to interpret and analyze behavior in between two idols, especially when they're in a close relationship with one another. This often leads to the shipping of two idols, which basically means that one likes the chemistry between two idols and might love to see them in a romantic relationship. Usually the assumptions that two idols have a good chemistry with one another comes from behind the scenes content or interviews. One popular pairing from the K-pop group Stray Kids are Minho and Jisung, who spend lots of time together even when they're not on schedule. Often the shipping of two idols leads fans to create so-called fanfiction. Here the fans create stories where their favorite idols end up together in a relationship. It is not uncommon to see K-pop stans post memes about their faves coming out as queer or being supportive of the LGBTQ+ community. Here they usually portray their idols as supportive as sort of comfort. There are also accounts dedicated to K-pop content that might cater to the queer community. Fans create videos, often TikToks, claiming their fans as LGBTQ+ protectors in order to create a safe and comforting space for the queer community. Sometimes fans discuss what idols could be part of the queer community. Hereby, projection of one's own sexuality might play a role. Usually these assumptions are based on the idol's behavior or things they might have said in interviews. Now, although all of this sounds very positive, Korea is still a quite conservative country, which means that homophobia and transphobia are still widely spread. This can also be reflected in K-pop. One example is Treasure member Haruto, who did a homophobic statement recently.
그러니까 남자란 남자로 해서 이상하게 된 거지.
During an interview with Billboard, Idol Holland spoke up about the homophobic harassment he received in South Korea and how he was physically attacked and discriminated in Seoul. The article explains how homosexuality is still a taboo in Korea and how members of the LGBTQ+ community suffer from violence and fear. Additionally, Holland stated how gay people do not feel safe in the country as there are no protective laws yet. In conclusion, it can be said that K-pop incorporates many queer themes in their audiovisual content. The use of makeup, clothes, and skinship with one another stands in contrast to the heteronormative society that is standard in the West. Additionally, the community itself engages with queer K-pop content due to the creation of edits, memes, as well as the interpretation of the content. Although K-pop might bring comfort to queer fans due to the content provided, the conservative views that are common in Korea are not to be ignored.